What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan, back with another Watchalong. Arsenal Liverpool, round 3 of the FA Cup. It's a big match today, big match. Basically, one of the last matches of this round. Obviously, the next matches. The last match, I suppose you should say, is Wigan Athletic versus Manchester United. Raul's here, bro. KDB's back. I'm crying. Yeah, I suppose I'm also crying in a way. Probably not the same way, but yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, KDB's back and everyone is shaking now. Yeah, you know what's the funny thing, Mohammed? It doesn't really affect us, does it? What, sadly. Hello, Sanjeev. Hopefully you're doing better, buddy. How is everything going? 2-1 Las Palmas. Today you all are playing Barbartoa, something like that. Some team that with that name. Don't think I got that name correctly. But yeah. But I am not shaking. Yeah, I don't think it'll affect you either, Sanjeev. Like, I don't think it affects us. I think it affects everybody else, though. I'm trying to be fine now. Of course, dude, it's going to take time, no doubt. Small steps, always. About to start. Go. SPC, center back, more icon card here, 99. Yeah, Danish, but the card's not very good, man. The card's not very good, unfortunately. Did you do it? If you did it, it's fine, but yesterday Maldini came out and that is like 1.4 million worth. And I think the card's worth like 1.2 million on the market. That is a little bit, I think that is much better value. But it will take the full month to get it. You'll have to grind a bit. Because my team is shaking left, right, east, west. So why should I think about who the best player of my team is bust? Yeah, I mean, y'all are playing who? Y'all are playing Copa del Rey today, right? 2 o'clock. Man, what is it? Yeah, the matches are getting later and later, man. I mean, it's almost like Europe does not care about its other fan bases, even though the majority of the fan base is outside of Europe. Like, 2 o'clock kickoff for a fucking first round Copa del Rey match. I know it's Barcelona, dude, but I don't even think Barcelona fans are happy about it. It's insane to me, man, how they do this. They take full advantage of people's loyalty here. No, I'm happy with Romero Maguire. Dude, you can upgrade Romero if you want temporarily. There is a new thing come out called what is it called? There's a new Evo come out. I'm going to do it soon. I forgot what it is, but it's a center back. It gives you a +4 overall rating. Forgot what it's called, but I think you have to pay. No, I think it's free. In fact, it's free. I think Lissandro also can be eligible for it. So if you want to upgrade that Romero, you can actually. Bro, apparently, I didn't know this, Sanjeev. I was watching, I mean, not watching, I saw on my YouTube community one community page. Barcelona has won their last 11 games by one goal. Oh, Arsenal are through. Arre! Oh, Reece Nelson. Oy, yaar. Base card of Kolomani is so good. I am using it a while. Dude, Kolomani also you can upgrade. Founders. You can give him, I think you can do both founders. They're free. And he can go up to 88. अरे यार रीस नेल्सन द golden opportunity था यार golden opportunity. Where you play FIFA? Haven't played FIFA since FIFA 20. I play FC 24, dude. I play on the PlayStation 4. Old gen. You can upgrade that base card only if you're interested, Danish. It's the first two Evos. You have to do them back to back. Even if you do it once, you'll get 86 Kolomoani. Slight better upgrade if you like him so much. If not, then you can do both of them and you can get him at 88. That's even a better deal. Go free kick for Liverpool. I am a Qatar Barca fan. I'm not going to watch today's match. It's not possible, bro. Even if it was possible for you, 2 o'clock for Copa del Rey. I don't know what is the reasoning here. What is the reasoning? Are they scared to compete with FA Cup matches? Like, what is the like? I'm not making like a joke, dude. Like, even if they had it at 12 is fine. Today's this FA Cup games at 10 at 12. Even if they could have it, the game will get over by 2. Even if they had it by 11:30, you can do it. Yeah, it would just have 5 10 minutes crossover of this match. But how can you inconvenience La Liga fans like this on a weekly basis? It's so stupid. Yeah. Okay, I don't watch La Liga, but that does not mean like you should. That does not mean like I'm not the only person watching football, right? Like even if you're just a Premier League supporter, it's like this is shit. Yeah, like this is really bad treatment of the La Liga fans. I mean, what is the reasoning behind a first round Copa del Rey match against a team you can't even pronounce to start at 2 o'clock in the night, dude? That's insane, man. I'm slowly starting to watch EPL matches neutral because at least they're giving us matches at right. Exactly, Sanjeev. You know what, man? The league matches start. Some matches start at 5 in the evening, Sanjeev. By the time it's 2 o'clock, you can watch. I'm not even exaggerating. I would never tell someone to watch EPL if they don't want to. But we are talking about by the time 2 o'clock strikes, you can watch a 5:30 match, a 5 o'clock match, 7:30 match, 10 o'clock match. You can watch three different matches before one La Liga match comes on. That is just that is you're really taking advantage of the fan base. You really are. Dude, forget that. In the middle of midweek, we get 130 games, no? So the English people can come back from work on a weekday and watch the match at 8 o'clock in the night. Bro, work gets over at 5, maximum 6. If you made it even 11 o'clock, no, 11:30 is fine. They go 1:30. The last United match I watched was at 1:30 in the night. Tomorrow's FA Cup match is starting at quarter to 2 in the night, dude. I don't know what's going on, man. There's only one FA Cup match tomorrow, and it's ours, and it's at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is dumb, yeah. If I wasn't doing content or if I wasn't doing watchalongs, no, I wouldn't even have watched, yeah. Even if we got knocked out, I would be like, whatever. This is then we could have easily played today. 2 o'clock in the night, dude. Why not 2 o'clock tonight? Full day they wasted, yeah, of us. It's really sad. I don't get much time free from my studies. Busy till April. Will play freely after April. No, Danish. This to upgrade Colomo and you can play squad battles even. I think it's like 5 6 games in total. It's not a lot. Nice chance the Arsenal are making some chances, man. Is kickoff time worse than 1:45? Yeah, Wiggins 1:45, dude. Today their kickoff time is worse, Danish. Their kickoff time starts at 2. Today Barcelona's games at 2 o'clock. I mean, it's absolutely insulting, yeah, to all the La Liga fans. Oh, Arsenal are overwhelming Liverpool right now. Yeah, this is mad. Oh, Liverpool are trying to win the league title, I guess, dude. Look at the. I don't know how they're playing today, but Arsenal are swarming them today, man. Oh, here we go. Shot. Ooh, what a shot. Good save. Shot by Havertz. Nathan, 88 team rating with 29 cam or 86 team with 33 cam. Um, Danish, so how the cam works now, depending on which players are low on cam, you can buy a coach and buy a coach of that country and or if a coach from that league and country, you'll get a couple of extra cam points. 29 is not bad, dude. Anything below 20, 26, 27, I would say is a problem. But you can always sub them on, Danish. There's like 5 subs, so there's no issue. You can sub them on straight away if you want. So it's not an issue. If you feel comfortable playing full cam better, then you can substitute the players you want early. It is comparatively easy for us. We can watch the game lying in a blanket, but you need to set up stream, stay awake, fresh. No, but that's what I'm saying, no, Danish. It's not even about being easy. I personally, I don't want to be up this late in the night. Let's assume, no, that let's assume someone sets up my stream, someone makes the thumbnail, someone turns on the PC, sets up this background, which doesn't take any time at all, to be honest. To stay fresh at a time when you're probably more likely to fall asleep. That is the pain. Also, who wants to stay up till 2 o'clock to watch football? Yeah, especially when the whole day is there. We could have played today at 2 o'clock. No, at least back-to-back matches we would have got. We would have got Arsenal, Liverpool, and the United game. On Monday, when there's literally no FA Cup round matches, only we are playing FA Cup matches. I mean, like, come on, yeah. Now we have got jammed. Now because we are fully out of Europe. No, now they'll put us on Mondays. Now get ready to watch a lot of Monday football, guys, for the rest of the season. Believe me, once the fixtures have to move around because of replays, no, we are going to get put on Monday nights. Get ready. It's going to happen. I feel fullback winger link up is miles better in 33 than 32. Yeah, no, see, that's what I'm saying. No, dude, you play on full cam and then you bring them on. Yeah, simple. Best. It's the best. So even if you feel there is an issue when you're low on cam, it won't necessarily affect it once you bring them on later. I'm using Caicedo, Bernardo Silva, and Odegaard midfield trio. Caicedo, Bernardo Silva, Odegaard trio. Oh, Arsenal here for the tap in. Now the shot. Oh, the boost. One more chance. Oh my God, what is Liverpool doing? Yeah, I don't think Liverpool has any interest in going deep into this tournament. Oh my God. Oh my God. The amount of chances Arsenal have got in the first 10 minutes of the game is ridiculous already. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. We're back. Okay, never mind. Luis Diaz down. What chances by Arsenal? Yeah. What chances? I got Guardians of the Galaxy game as free as New Year gift from Epic Games. Oh, that's nice. That is a very good deal, I would say. Six attempts, one on target by Arsenal so far. Emirates are rocking and rolling today. What do you think of Ineos approaching Beckham and Cantona to join United board? Well, it's a what do you claim? GOG just waiting for exams, kiddo. Oh, nice. Um, it's a tactic now to get the fans on board. Yeah, it seems to me like it's going to be a very slow. It's going to be a very slow move for us. That's that's what I gather by what we are doing. I think it's going to be very slow for us. I don't know why, but I have this feeling. So I think they're trying to get some more United legends on the board, So in case there's a problem, then the United legends will comfort the masses, like how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used to do it. He did the same thing when the fans stormed the pitch to cancel the Liverpool game during the Super League times. They Ole had to go and calm them down. Yeah, the club was shitting themselves when we were doing the protests. Ole had to calm them down. Petr Cech had to calm down the Chelsea fans. It's like that, man. It's like that. It's a tactic. Also, I don't know how is that even possible. How can you approach Beckham? Beckham was already like co-owner of Inter Miami. I don't know how he can join our board. I know we are not in the same league, but surely there is some kind of conflict there, right? Can he be a owner and a member of two different clubs? Inter Miami has a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I guess they're going to claim it, aren't they? He technically did win it as a when he was at Inter Miami, didn't he? Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen again. So they can enjoy it. Let's see. Let's see. I saw Kwanzaa is in the team. Let's see what the lineup is. And Arsenal are having a lot of control over the ball though at the moment. A lot. Sorry, Man City beat Huddersfield Town 5-0. Nottingham Forest drew with Blackpool at home. Very disappointing. Peterborough lost to Leeds 3-0. Wrexham beat Shrewsbury 1-0. Wrexham supremacy next round. West Brom beat Aldershot. Never heard of that team. 4-1. West Ham drew with Bristol City. Bro, only we are getting beaten by these teams. Only we seem to be getting beaten by all these teams. Let's see what happened in the other, any important matches. Wow, so many replays, guys. So many replays. Better keep an eye on the FPL. Palace Everton draw. Brentford Wolves draw. Fulham 1. Tottenham 1. Maidstone 1. Coventry won 6-2. Ipswich beat Wimbledon 3-1. Man, McKenna's cooking, dude. McKenna's actually genuinely cooking. Arsenal, you're cooking on Liverpool. Newport versus Eastleigh 1-1. Plymouth Sutton 3-1. Plymouth. Blackburn 5. Cambridge 2. Hull Birmingham draw. Watford 2-1. Chesterfield. Norwich Bristol Rovers 1-1. Gillingham Sheffield United 4-0. Wow, man. The Blades. Ian Wright's there sitting on in the stands. Brighton beat Stoke 4-2. Swansea beat Morecambe 2-0. Suraj will be happy. Sheffield United beat Cardiff. Sheffield Wednesday beat Cardiff. Aston Villa beat Middlesbrough 1-0. Wow. Chelsea beat Preston 4-0 yesterday. Then the scores I read out to you today. And we got Wigan United tomorrow, a day after I should say. Oh wow, the replay dates have already come out, guys. 15th, 16th, and 18th. 18th. Just one game on the 18th. And I don't know how they do these. I don't know how they do that, but anyway. Currently going on Sevilla beating Racing de Ferrol 2-1. Extra time Castellon Osasuna 0-0. Celta Vigo beat Amor Pieta 4-2. Mallorca won 3-0. Madrid won 3-1 yesterday. Alaves beat Betis 1-0. Unionistas versus Villarreal. What names, man? Unionistas. There's a 6-7 minute long YouTube video of an Indian United fan where he narrates his as well as United story of the last 2 decades. You must watch it. Is there? Nice. Yeah, Onana's playing Spurs game. Oh, God. No comment. It's genuinely not even worth it. No comments. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. The man wants to dig his own grave. He's going to get an opportunity to dig his own grave. Can't really avoid it. If Ten Hag wants to go down this route, then it's a route he's going to go down on his own, because eventually people are not going to find it acceptable. I don't know what else to say. Guys, Wrexham are currently 2 points away from the top, and they have an automatic, as it stands right now, they're going to automatically qualify, and they have a chance to go top of the league because they have a game in hand. Stockport, Mansfield, Wrexham, 1, 2, 3. Wow, man. Can you imagine if they get to the Prem in like 3, 4 more years? That's mad. Out of the National League, then and out of League Two, almost the same year. Notts County and Wrexham both came up right from the National League. Notts County is sixth right now. And you know where our guy Gary Neville is? Gary Neville is. Oh my God, Gary Neville is very close to going down to the National League right now. Salford are 21st place out of 24th. The good news for them is they're 6 points above the relegation. Wow. Now let's see the championship where all our friends' teams are playing. Ipswich are 10 points behind Leicester, but right now still in an automatic spot to qualify. So McKenna might be a Premier League manager next year. And where's Middlesbrough? Borough is 12th right now. Yeah, Middlesbrough is 12th right now, and they are. Oh wow, that's it. They're 4 points away from qualifications spots, playoff spots. Only 4 points away, guys. That's see how tight that 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are 5 points separate 14th place from 6th place. Wow, the championships are very, very competitive this year. Who's topping League One? Portsmouth. Portsmouth are topping League One. Bolton, 2 points behind them, but 2 games in hand. Wow. Wow, Bolton are coming up too, possibly into the championship. Lovely. Here we go. Nelson. Oh, no power on the shot by Saka there. Mikel Arteta is getting a little getting a little frustrated right now. He has had a lot of opportunities here. Lot of opportunities. Ooh, chance here. Oh, what is Havertz doing, man? Still nil nil. Thoughts on McGregor Chandler 185? You think it's gonna happen? No, I don't think it's gonna happen because I think that's really, really, really stupid. If he fights at 185, believe me when I tell you he's going to get gassed. And he's going to gas out quickly. He's gonna gas out quickly because He is not used to fighting at that weight. He's just not used to it. So yes, it just wouldn't make any sense to me personally. But the thing is, stranger things have happened, man. Stranger things have happened. It's very possible. I honestly don't think it's a smart move, but you know, it's not. It's his career. He has to manage. You know, because if you just keep track of how he plays, sorry, if you keep track of how he fights, he is not a person who has a lot of cardio because he throws his weight behind a lot of his punches. So for him, I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. I can't see it work. I cannot. I think it will still benefit Chandler. I think the only advantage of it would be he'd have a lot of power initially, like for the first round moment. But after that, uh, if he somehow Chandler somehow survives the first round, and things look different, man. Things look different then because things are going to look very very different because I would honestly think that initially it might benefit him, but long term it won't. And also you saw he was just trolling. That troll laughed. He wasn't serious about it. Arsenal on the counter. Havertz is offside. Brilliant, Havertz. Good job. Good job, Havertz. Also, I don't understand his the point, Mohammed. I don't get it. Like, what benefit is there to fight at 185 anyway? Like, I don't understand why troll Chandler. Just take it seriously. Dust him if you're as good as you say you are. Dust him off quickly and try to get a match straight away back. Because if I'm not mistaken, Michael Chandler's ranked for fifth in the lightweight division. If Conor McGregor beats Michael Chandler lightweight, like let's say if he finishes him in 1.5 rounds, if he finishes Michael Chandler in 1.5 rounds and Islam beats Gaethje, except for Charles Oliveira, except for Charles Oliveira, they're going to give McGregor a title shot. They just are because Dustin Poirier is coming off of a head kick loss. Charles Oliveira is the only one there. Ooh, the Arsenal almost gave the ball back. Charles Oliveira is the only one in the. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. Since we are talking about it, I'll just check the rankings. Arsenal got another chance there. Oliveira is number one. No, I was looking. I wanted to see all the rankings actually. Chandler's five. Chandler is five, right? So okay, so see the ranking. Okay, so Makhachev is the champ. Wait, this is pound for pound. Yeah. So Oliveira is in limbo. Gaethje is going to fight Islam next, apparently. Poirier is coming off of a knockout. They are not going to give McGregor Sarukian. And where is McGregor? McGregor is not on this list, right? Thank God. Finally, he's not on the list anymore. If they give him Chandler, he has to be Chandler at lightweight because if he beats Chandler at middleweight, it does nothing. If he beats Chandler at welterweight, who is he going to get at welterweight? It's not going to do anything for him either. Actually, if you think about it, um, honestly, if you look at it, if he beats Chandler and Oliver Gaethje loses to Gaethje fights Islam. If they don't give Oliveira the shot next, he has to fight Sarukian because some people are going to fight, dude. They can't just sit around. Chandler's going to fight in April. When is Makachev fighting? Ramadan's coming on, no? Ramadan. What is it? It's first week of March till what? Second week of April? Something like that. So what? Why should Oliveira forgo his title shot? I mean, I don't know how this is going to work, man. Sarukian is just sitting there in fourth place. He's going to be out for a while unless Poirier says he's going to take the fight. So honestly, if he doesn't take the fight at lightweight, it's very pointless. 20th March to 20th April. So if I'm not mistaken, UFC 300 is April 6th, 7th hour time. Makes no sense. So because of Ramadan, I don't think Islam is even going to defend his title in March. Unless he defends his title in March, then takes off Ramadan. As far as I'm aware, he's not taking off. There's nothing been said about the March card 299. If he fights 299, if he fights 299, then okay, then there's some more clarity because 300 McGregor Chandler is there. You know, don't know what. Some new UFC season is coming. No, no, we were just talking about some fights, Gaurav. We were just talking about some upcoming fights in the future. Sarukian will get title shot. I don't think he's going to get the title shot, dude. Gaethje clearly knocked out Poirier. Why will he go over Gaethje? I don't think so, man. I don't know. He won't fight before Eid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. See, this is the only problem, dude. Now, the same problem with Khabib. Khabib, if Khabib didn't fight within a certain period of time, no, he'd end up fighting once a year only. It's terrible actually because the whole division holds up. You know, I mean, listen, man. You know, if you're a devout person, then fair enough, na. But like for the division completely stalls, yeah, completely. And lightweight division is a fun division here, and there everyone might not necessarily want to fight each other now because they're all trying to protect their ranking. Sarukian should be one match away from a title shot. Gaethje should have a title shot. Oliveira should have a title shot. If Michael Chandler loses to Conor McGregor will become top five again. I mean, the lightweight, there's going to be a big jumble in the lightweight division. And Gaethje can't even fight Oliveira because Oliveira beat him decisively. Oliveira has put himself in such a position he can only fight Sarukian or the belt. That is the problem. That's the only he's been put in this kind of option now. The way he narrates the story is so beautiful. Hi, someone. Good evening. Hello, Nitesh. When is United starting the campaign in the FA Cup? Tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the night, Nitesh. Unfortunately for us. McGregor versus on Chandler is for July. No, it's for 300, na? Didn't he say UFC 300? 300 is in April, dude. Oh my god, don't tell me it's in July. Why are you guys giving up Hannibal? Because don't want to say it, man. Oh, what the hell is Ramsdale doing, yaar? Ramsdale also like a clumsy clown he is, man. What is Ultimate Fighter? Ultimate Fighting Championship. Ultimate Fighter is a season show. So it's like a tournament. It's like a TV show, and the winner of it gets a UFC contract. Your current favorite tennis player except Djokovic? Great. It wasn't going to be Djokovic for me. It was always Nadal. It was always Nadal, and I've not been watching tennis as much as I'd like nowadays. That's for July, brother. Oh fuck. Then I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Oh, Arsenal have a chance here. Havertz. Oh, he's terrible, isn't he? Straight to the goalkeeper. Oh, Allison fumbles though. Falls to a defender. Havertz is the last person you should have given the ball to shoot. Um, so man, honestly, it's a question of game time, man. I don't see the point of Hannibal sitting in United. Might as well get him some. First of all, dude, I am trying so hard, no, not to go in on Ten Hag. I'm being so patient, no, but I'm actually if we lose to Wigan, I think you're going to see a very epic video from me the next day, and I hope all of you people share it because if we lose to Wigan, I think I am going to be saying some very interesting things. I'll just put it that way. Sancho deal was good for both parties, not best but better. Trent hits the post. Arsenal are going to get punished for not taking all their chances in the first 10 minutes. You thought it was yours. You thought it was yours. 30,000 bucket has been going to. No, bro, no. Like, listen, man. Who went into that FA Cup final thinking we were the favorites, dude? Come on, yeah. Thought it was mine. I'll back my team against anyone on any given day, dude. Last year, I think we proved it against Barcelona. But thinking it was ours, please, dude. I don't do that shit. It's one thing to be positive, no, it's another thing to be deluded. To write off Man City in a cup final like that, no, I don't know. I don't know which people would do that. Anyone that has watched the last 3 years of football, no, if people write off Man City to win anything, no, I mean, like, good for them. Good for them. I mean, I wouldn't have that kind of courage. Let me just put it that way. Nadal pulled out Australian Open. Oh, fuck off, man. Just retire, bro. Just retire, yeah. He's going to grind his knees, no, to powder, man, at this rate. Seriously. His knees, as it is, he has to take shots in his knees to play, man. Just leave it, yeah. It's okay, you hit 20, man. Let's move on now, Rafa. It's time to get into businesses. No, but Suman, I don't agree, man. I don't think it was good for both parties because in the end, right? If you think about it, what do we actually gain out of the Sancho deal? We gain nothing because we are going to pay him partially his salary to play somewhere else. So they are not covering his full salary. Do you think Dortmund have 350K to give Sancho a week? We are covering, I don't know how much we're covering, but we're covering at least half, if not more than half of his salary. So we are still paying Sancho to not play for us, dude. So I don't think it was a better deal for any. It was the best deal for Sancho. Sancho gets to play for football and gets paid, dude. That's about it. Dortmund get half price, half the wages to pay for Sancho. Whatever that benefits them, we'll see. We will see what how it benefits them in the future. But we are at a complete loss. We are personally on the United side. It's a complete write-off for us. Pelestri became third choice right winger when Ahmad came back. He's leaving too, most probably with a buyback clause. Danish, this will be part of my video. I am going to be very, very. You know what? I have heard all kinds of fans. I heard all kinds of fans. I've heard all kinds of fans have a lot of comments about Ten Hag, right? Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't agree with. Because the thing is, no, with people, they see what they want to see and then they see what they don't want to see. So they don't see what they don't want to see, I should say. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The Palestri thing, I've been sitting and thinking about it a lot last couple of days. I don't want to say what I want to say. I really don't. But it will definitely be dependent on tomorrow's match. If we can't put away Wigan, who might be going down to League Two, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to go down in League Two. They're in the relegation spots to go down to League Two. If we can't beat Wigan comfortably, I will have things to say finally. But I have no desire on sitting on the fence, man. I have no desire. I have sat on the fence too long now. Now it's time to say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. Quite honestly. Why didn't you guys stood up for the Benzema Werner loan? Okay, so the reason we didn't do that, Suman, is first of all, the Benzema thing I don't think is really an option for us. I have a feeling the Werner one is interesting. The Werner one, we were waiting towards the end of the transfer window because we needed to get rid of Martial or somebody so we can, for FFP purposes, so we can take in Werner. Means FFP purposes means so we don't violate our FFP rules, you know, once the season ends. Because the violation will count only at the end of the season. Reece Nelson had a great chance at 3 minutes here. Terrible. Terrible. Um, so apparently we were waiting to possibly sell Anthony Martial and get Werner on loan with that same deal Spurs got. We were going to get that same deal. Now if Werner doesn't do well, then everyone will be very happy Werner didn't come to us because that's going to be the case anyway. People are going to be happy. But I still think we should have been part of the deal. Man. We just don't have enough money without violating FFP to make even these kind of deals. Really, what is this mentality? United used to not be like this. Nitesh, this is not mentality. This is the reality. Ever since Sir Alex is gone, we have been moving. We have been slowly creeping downhill. It's just people realize it now because it's become this bad. But if you go to see, we have been slowly but surely going downhill. So yeah, mentality can be improved, yes, but ability on the pitch needs to be improved first. That's most important at the moment. Didn't he retire against Pakistan? Sancho deal from BVB to United was good for both party CTA and BAB's 50% sellout clause. Fantastic. So we got screwed there. When Jayesh, what's up? What's up, Jayesh? I don't know how you're going to make it till 2 o'clock, buddy, but good luck. Unless you're not watching the game. Loss against Wigan will and should be his last game. Even our U team can play Wigan to rest. Griezmann to United, no, bro. We simply don't have the money, Danish. Like we don't have money to spend to buy Werner on loan with a promise to pay 10 to 15 at the end of the season. Million euros that too. Because they are in Germany, right? It's measured in euros, which means 10 to 15 euros, child, take the middle 12 million euros is like 9 point, I don't know, basically 10 million pounds. If we can't make a commitment to pay 10 million pounds at the end of the season, I mean, it just tells you how bad we are of completely ruining our transfer window in the summer due to FFP. It just tells you what shape we're in, really. It's a bit of a shame, but it's also a reality, man. Like pretending like we are in a better position when we are not. It's pointless. Our position is this, man. Honestly, Nathan, when I see teams like Chelsea and United, I don't see lack of quality. I see lack of leadership, lack of hunger, lack of coaching power. You can lose thousand seasons, but approach, man. I agree, Suman, but at the end of the day, right? Like, see, whatever people will say about Bruno, right, Suman? Whatever people will say about Bruno. You and me, we have seen him play for Portugal, right? We know how good he is. Last time he came back with what, 4 assists and 2 goals in the last friendly slash international break. What is that? 2 matches he played, three matches he got like four goals, something, 3 goals, 4 assists, something like that. He scored and he assisted, right? Then he comes back for weeks. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't. He has to deal with these people, low mentality, low ability, Um, they only want to bloody post Instagram photos and look at their cool kicks and their cars and shit like that, and change their hairstyles and all. Like this is what he has to deal with. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Bruno is currently part of the problem. But I remember a time, no, when Bruno was the only thing, no, pulling this club out of the shit it was in, right? But today he's wearing the captain armband, no, and people are saying, "How is this your captain?" The only thing I told people is, no, how is this our captain? Who will make captain? I asked them. Who can be our captain in our team? Look at that team, no. There are only two players outside of Bruno Fernandes that can be captain. One of them is heavily injury prone, and one of them is Casemiro, who doesn't speak any English. So who is supposed to be the captain of that team? Like realistically speaking, people go, "Oh, Bruno cries a lot. Bruno cries." Fucking hell, Bruno's been crying a lot when he was not captain. From week one of playing in our football club, he's been the same way he is today. People only notice it now because he has the captaincy on him. Actually nobody noticed anything when he was assisting every game, when he was scoring or assisting every game for 50 games. No one cared. Nobody cared, dude. Nobody cared at all. Suddenly everybody cares because we're not getting those goals and assists from him. But the crying about fouling and all, he did from week 1. From week 1 he did it too. And I remember this, no, when our players used to get fouled, no, our fans used to go, "This Maguire is hiding in the back there. He's not even coming and talking to the referee. He's not like, putting pressure on the referee." Bruno used to come and do, "Look at Bruno, yeah, he's captainship mentality. Look at him. Look at him, captaincy, yeah, look at that." And we have this Maguire who does nothing and just causes us goals. Suddenly, 18 months later, 18 months later, everything has changed. This guy is crying a lot. What kind of captain he is? I'm like, bro, like stick to one point, yeah. Don't change your point every time the wind blows. Have some conviction in your own belief. You know, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, no, everyone will be like, the most dangerous player on the pitch is Bruno Fernandes. Suddenly, everyone has forgotten him. Everybody's forgotten Bruno Fernandes is capable of doing things. I'm like, okay, this is great, yeah. When you want, he's the most dangerous player. When you want, he is absolutely shit. It's like, okay, fine, fair enough. It's your opinion. Football is all about opinion. But like, I sometimes really think like, when you say we have no leadership, dude, I think we just don't have leaders. To have leadership, you have to have multiple leaders on a pitch. Yeah, I look at Real Madrid. I don't just look at the guy who has a captaincy armband. I look like at players here, there, everywhere around the pitch that has some kind of leadership ability. 4 5 people at least. United used to be like that. Arsenal used to be like that. Chelsea used to be like that. Barcelona used to be like that. AC Milan used to be like that. I mean, like, you could say with the change in time there are less kind of leaders like that, man, which demand that kind of respect out and out, because they're like Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, they're like, they will fucking come to get in your face now and say, "Come on, what the fuck are you doing here? Let's play." Like that. There are nobody anymore. There are no captains like that anymore. Look at all the captains. Look at all the None of the captains are like that, bro. Even City's captain isn't like that, dude. Like Vincent, you went from Vincent Company, to whoever the hell the captain is now, bro. Vincent Company, would get in your face and say, "What the fuck are you doing, dude? Let's go." The people are not like that anymore, dude. Like there is such a lack of people who are like that, who will get in your face and say, "What the fuck's going on, dude? Wake up." Nobody does that anymore, bro. The level of leadership, only how people used to be like strong, affirmative leaders, no, is gone. So I think it's like a mentality shift. It's a change in the times. I think there's a lot of factors in here. But as far as no leadership, bro, we don't have leaders, dude. We don't have. We got rid of our one leader who had 17 clean sheets, and our current leader is not doing well. And Rafael Varane is injured all the time, and Casemiro doesn't speak English. Apart from that, I don't want any of these people to be my captain. I don't even want them to be my captain. Forget if I like them or not. I would not even put the armband on them. So it's like that, man. You know what I mean? It's oh, I missed a lot. Hold on. No, I just tuned in to say hi. I have studied little. No problem, Jayesh. I was just wondering if you were going to stay up to watch the Barcelona game. We have money to pay huge wages of Martial, but Gaurav, that's the thing, right? See, we cannot control what we have already done, Gaurav. But moving forward, FFP is punishing us in the future. FFP is not punishing us from stupid mistakes of the past. FFP is going to punish us as we move on now. Our present mistakes are going to cause FFP to punish us. So, yes, while that is a monumental mistake we have made, no, 100%, no doubt about it. Those are the FFP is kicked in now where everyone is backtracking what we have done. And as the seasons move on, we are limited through FFP. Now we have two options. We can kick out everyone and reduce the wage bill so we can spend more money to buy more players and pay them less wages. Or we have to basically wait till their contracts end and then move forward from there. But in reality, FFP is going to punish us from all the past mistakes and present mistakes. Now, for example, FFP was working when we decided to give a certain Anthony 20,000 to 200,000. You got 100% wage increase, dude. 100% wage increase. You got 200%, whatever the percentage is. You went from 20 to 200. So, excuse me. So these are the ones that we are currently paying for now, and moving forward, that's why we got Vegost instead of Felix, because Felix's loan was supposed to cost about 10 million by the end of the season. The season half season loan was amounting to 12 million, something like that, because Felix was on big wages because they signed him to one crazy deal as a youth. So yeah, people say Bruno gives free kicks away, a dangerous person. First of all, why does he even need to be there? Put Bruno in any top team, he'll never be asked to defend and just feast it. But Danish, let's see. It's a benefit to us now that Bruno finds himself in defensive position because he tracks back. What I would say is, actually, what you're saying is spot on. I wouldn't change it. But the way I would have said it in different ways is, why is Bruno there in the first place? Okay, fine. He's an addition. He will come back to defend you anyway. That is perfect, right? He will come to cover spots if he needs to when he's playing a deep lying role. But why does he even have to be there in the first place? Okay, if you make a mistake here and there, fine. Bruno is staying in a defensive zone because he knows someone is going to screw up, basically, because our ball retention abilities is that of basically school children. And you can blame that on Bruno, and you can say he tries a long ball and loses it. Yeah, but people can't even at least he tries something. People are missing square passes, dude. People are not passing ground passes accurately. So it's all over the place. Yeah, it's all over the place. Honestly, Shaw and Bruno are all two players any top team will want for. Yeah, bro, can I be honest with you, Danish? I think Shaw's also falling off a little bit, man. I don't. It feels doesn't feel good to say it at all. No, but I'm feeling that way now. I'm feeling like he's also falling off, dude. I have a feeling he's going to have to start playing center back because I don't know, man. Like after having Dallo on the left hand side and the right hand side and him crossing, no, I'm like, dude, we need someone to cross, man. The opportunities are just so little, no. Even the threatening of a cross, no, can change how people will attack you. Sorry, will defend you when you're attacking. It's really tough. Yeah. If not Bruno, then sure, no one else. Yeah, I mean, see, I wouldn't mind giving it to Varane and Castro, but Varane is injured all the time, mostly, like not for long periods of time, but he keeps getting injured. And Casemiro can't speak English, too. It just doesn't make sense, quite honestly. And fun fact, guys, I don't know if you know this, but Bruno knows Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. So he can actually talk to, I think, all the players on the pitch to some extent, if not all of them. I don't think he speaks any French. Don't get me wrong, Eric Ten Hag, De Zerbi, Postecoglou cannot do anything in these teams. You need Jose Mourinho, like guy who players will die on the pitch. Or look at Roma. Yeah, but listen, that's another thing, na? It's a mentality thing, right? Our players are soft. Our players are more primed for the spotlight instead of the field. They spend more time doing PR exercises than practicing, because when you ask them a question, no, they sound like they went to Oxford and Cambridge. Dude. When you ask them to do something on the field, no, they look like they played for Luton and Sutton. Dude. So that's the thing. You can lose, but you cannot put your dignity down. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if that didn't happen. It would be nice, but I mean, they're only ruining their own names, Suman. They're not. They are ruining Manchester United's name as well, but honestly, they're just ruining their own names. because at the moment they leave from this club to go somewhere else, no, they will always have that stigma attached to them of how they play. So Suman Musa players will crumble if a guy like Mourinho's coaching. I agree, man. These people, these new lot, though, they won't last. These guys complain about triangle training schedule of Ralph Ragnick. Forget, bro. In case Suman, you don't know what Danish is talking about, there are one set of leaks when Ralph Ragnick was coaching, and I quote, okay, this is the leak. I'm not quoting what the leak said, but this is like paraphrasing the leak. Certain players were not happy with Ralph Ragnick's training schedule because they were leaving the training ground when it gets dark, i.e., they were training for too many hours per day. So certain players did not like that, and the someone leaked it to a tabloid, and the tabloid put that on a paper. Second half is started. So you can imagine what we are dealing with, someone where people who are paid to train and play football are complaining about training to play a game of football. More than that, what is there to say? There is nothing else to say. I couldn't even give you a good enough explanation after saying that. Because no matter what I say after that, no, it can't get worse. It can't get worse than the sentences I've said. Tanish, because they don't even get into the atmosphere. We Madrid were in that mess once Jose solved that. If you take him, give him time, there will be trophyless season. Bro, I don't mind. See, this is another thing. I don't mind us not winning a trophy. We have not done it now for a. I mean, well, we have done it now, but before now, we didn't do it for a while. The thing is, dude. The thing is, we don't have enough money to get rid of all the problems. This is the real problem now, Suman, because we have so many overpriced players that people don't want. We end up selling Hannibal and Facundo because they actually have promise, you know. And Eric Ten Hag is selling them because, listen, man, I will only talk about that at a certain point of time. I don't want to talk about that now because now it's not really relevant. But what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, we just like we could give Jose time, dude. We should have given him more time. On hindsight, it was a big mistake sacking him. At that time, at least. But the thing with Jose is, dude, like the problem with Jose was he fell out with our better players, dude. That is the real thing. See, say what you want, no, say what you want about Martial, Rashford, Shaw, Pogba. The problem is that at least Rashford and Pogba, and to an extent Shaw, were actually some of the better players in the team, right? So when you follow with some of the better players in the team, it can be a big problem. Now, listen, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not. I know exactly the kind of players Jose Mourinho coached, but I'm just talking about at that time what we had, right? He was making things personal by like calling Luke Shaw fat. See, this is the thing, na. There is a way. There's also a way to talk to people. So, man, if you want to get the best out of people, no, you have to also talk to them in a way, no, which can get the best out of people. For example, if he found that Luke Shaw, Rashford, Martial, they're all soft players, no, he should have figured out another way. Going on publicly and saying Luke Shaw is overweight. I mean, this is not a. This is personally, yeah, personally, personally, I didn't like it. This is not the way you should treat someone. You want to make them run around. You want to put them on a diet. You want to force them to hire a nutritionist. Do all that shit there. Do all of it. No problem. But don't like come out and go, oh, he's really fat. I'm like, this is not going to really help our scenario. This is not very useful kind of criticism. And you know what's the funny thing about that, Suman? After the Euros, where Luke Shaw had a fantastic for 12 to 14 months, he he Jose Mourinho basically said, I'll take it back. Luke Shaw played wonderfully this season and had a wonderful Euros, and I was like, bro, if you could have figured out a nicer way to get through to Luke Shaw, that would be one play on your side. At the time of your sacking, because that was one of the things a lot of fans like didn't appreciate. Like even if he was right, Arsenal through Saka spins. Oh, Great defending there, Bekwansa. Um, so there is a way to go about it. Yeah. Listen, I like Jose Mourinho. I do. I don't necessarily think he's best suited for a new generation of players. I personally don't think so. But at the same time, it also depends on the new generation's mentality. For example, okay, I'll give you another example. Right? If I talk about Luke Shaw, let's talk about Spurs. Bro, during the pandemic, he's showing up at Ndombele's house. I know he's a bit of a troll and a flop and all that is fine. But he shows up in front of Ndombele's house and tells him, come on, let's go for a jog. Bro, Jose Mourinho, 60 years old. Why is he going for a jog in the rain, dude? I'm sure he can afford a treadmill. But he found that Tanguy Ndombele was really, really overweight. And he was really lethargic while playing football. That's why he never selected him. He spent all that money buying him and never selected Tanguy and Ndombele. So listen, man, Tanguy and Ndombele is probably a worse caliber of player than Luke Shaw, Rashford, Martial, and Pogba. But still, it's like the approach. Now, some people can't handle the Jose Mourinho approach. When John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, John Obi Mikel, Michael Essien, those people, they had that, dude, because they came from places where they were not, where they had their own adversities regularly. you know when you have players like that, no, Jose Mourinho calling you fat, no, it doesn't really mean shit. That's the thing. But when you have these players, no, who spend all their time doing PR and having thousands and thousands of followers and buying new kicks and doing collabs on YouTube channels, bro, it's different. You have to also realize Jose Mourinho coached a bunch of players in a very, very different era. Very, very. Oh, here we go. Liverpool's gonna make them pay. Liverpool's gonna make them pay. Clearance. So only manager sacking hurt me was Ole. Only manager Safs I'm emotionally attached with. Yeah, but that's because he played for us. Nah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Now 180 million Rashford offer. We can only hope, dude. We can only hope. Give us the Don Carl thousand. But Gallo's gameplay is mentality and vibe based. He doesn't make mentality. Yeah, I mean, based on vibes, dude, we should have got Ole back. Ole was a wonderful vibes manager. And I see players like Rashford, Martial, Guendouzi, Dyer, Phillips, Felix, Cucurella. I see absolute shit in their approach towards the game. A guy coming from seeing Keane, Ramos, Pepe, Godin, Chiellini. It's sad. It is sad. It is sad. But this is the new generation. A lot of these players are like this, dude. Why do you think I like Lisandro Martinez so much? Because Lisandro Martinez actually gets it, dude. Lisandro Martinez gets it. Hannibal Mabry gets it. Kobe Mainu gets it. Some of these players just don't get it, dude. You can't teach shit to. You know what I've realized? It doesn't matter how good you are with your feet. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Some things cannot be taught to somebody, dude. You cannot teach people to have a mentality. They've got to figure it out themselves, or they will never ever have it. Yeah, you can't coach people to become gritty. You either are born gritty or you have been raised in football through grit. That's why the South Americans are very gritty football players. That's why when you see Brazilian club derbies and Brazil versus Argentina, you see people just flying into the tackles. Even Uruguay, Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, they just fly into them because that's actually how they play football on the daily basis. It used to be like that in the 80s and 90s in England. England, dude, if you see some of the tackles you see back in the day made in just regular vintage Premier League games, bro, I'm telling you right now, you'll cringe. Just regular tackles where players didn't get hurt, just clean tackles, but they land. Oh, Nunes and White there, close. You see some of the tackles made even pre 2000, bro. Some of the tackles were nasty, dude, and they wouldn't even get a yellow card. Now, if you talk to the referee, you get a yellow, you get a red, dude. You get two yellows and a red straight away for the same argument with the referee. He gives you two yellows. 30 seconds later, like Dallo got sent off, just like red, yellow, yellow, gone. Same offense, he got two yellows. It's insane, man. Martial once said he was forced to play despite being injured. Yeah, but bro, Victor Lindelof played injured. Martinez played injured, dude. He re-injured his ankle because Eric Ten Hag didn't rest him and he got injured in the first place. He kept playing him with that injury, and then Martinez got injured. Martinez had to take surgery, and now he's not. He's going to be back now because he re-aggravated the same injury again on the same leg. He wasn't done after the surgery again. He got injured again. Lindelof played injured. The Swedish national coach came out and said that Rashford played injured. Bro, they're still playing. Lindelof and Rashford are still part of the Manchester United team and they still play football. Like Martial wants what? He wants a cuddle, dude. Martial just wants cuddles, dude. He went to Sevilla, got injured. Bro, no one played him injured in Sevilla, dude. What did he play? 5 games? Did he even score a goal in Sevilla? So that's the thing, man. Why would an 18-year-old prodigy will choose Marseille over Arsenal just because he cannot play with pressure? Why a guy like Felix Martial behave like politician when they have 0%? Yeah, I mean, I think first time in recent footballing history, no team is wearing home kit. Yeah, probably no. So this is this. If I'm not mistaken, the reason Arsenal are not wearing their home kit is because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they do this every year. This is like a no to racism kit. I don't know what it's called exactly, but I remember they did this last year when I believe around the same time. I think they for the month they play in a white kit at home. If I'm not mistaken, every year, even last year I remember them doing this. One thing I love for Real Madrid signings, except Hazard, all of them came into play. Like the players have a hunger, play more than. Well, Bale lost his hunger, didn't he, Soman? For the last couple of years, Bale definitely lost his hunger, didn't he? But yeah, true. Jude Bellingham was criticized for his overachiever approach, but it's what's helping you have to think bigger to achieve something. Bro, they retired his shirt at Birmingham, yeah. When I told everyone, someone you'll know this. When I told everyone the championship is a top five league, you will definitely, you know what? You will know this. It's not a white kit. It's a, I don't know. There was an explanation, Danish. I don't remember what it is called, but there was an explanation. I shouldn't say it's say no to racism kit. There is an explanation. It's not say no. It's something racism related, though, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, you will definitely know this because on TCSP many times I told people, and on many other people's channels, I have told people time and time again, pound for pound, the championship is one of the top five leagues in terms of difficulty in the world. And people go championship, bro. This guy is not saying Serie A. Look at AC Milan, Juventus, and like understand what I'm saying. One of the most competitive and toughest leagues in the world. No one, no one saying anything about quality. Oh, Arsenal had another chance there. No one saying anything about quality of player. We are talking about difficulty level. Championship teams play 46 games of league game. Play 46 league games a season. They play midweek when teams like Manchester United and Real Madrid are taking naps. They have league games midweek almost every week. And when I told people that this is a tough league, and when I said Jude Bellingham was going to do really well, people were like, and he went to Dortmund, relax. Let's see what he's going to do. Bundesliga is easy, right? It's Bayern or nothing. True, that's true, because even that's something I would have said. Now he's doing it in Real Madrid. Now he's doing it in Real Madrid. Now talk to me. Now talk to me, because I've always been a proponent of the championship, dude. And people may laugh at me. I've always spoken very highly about the championship. People always laugh. It's a tough league, man. It's a tough league. Don't be fooled. It's a very tough league. Arguing with the ref is the worst, bro. Arguing with ref, I don't even know how you can get a red card for the same offense, dude. 1 minute of 30 seconds apart. That itself, that fellow should have got relegated to championship games for doing that, because that was a real abuse of power. If United drew that game or even lost that game after that red card, my God, believe me, that referee would have been screwed. because the pressure would have really been on the PGMOL, because that would have been an absolute abuse of power. Absolute. Bale Isco lost their hunger, but honestly, not for the game. It's for the club. He did good in Spurs and now Betis. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone makes the golf joke about Gareth Bale, right? But I think for some reason, I think he just fell out of love with football, man. To be very honest with you, I was watching the Gary Neville podcast. It's called Stick to Football, dude. It's on YouTube, Soban, and they spoke to Rory McIlroy, who's a PGA champion, um, and Rory McIlroy basically said um, Gareth Bale is pretty decent, man. He said he couldn't, he might not be able to turn pro, but for how much he has played, like he's not played his whole life as a child. For how much he has played, Rory McIlroy actually said Gareth Bale has a very good swing. Oh, what is Saka doing, man? This is the second time he tried to hit a ball like that. Square it, bro. What is that? Saka. Saka's lefty, isn't he? Saka's the lefty. The second time he tried to hit the ball like that on the bounce, dude. Should I just squared it? My stomach hurts. Why, Zayn? Zayn, I don't know. Maybe are you a little worried, dude? Because this is how the first half started too. I mean, the number of chances Arsenal got in 11, the first 11 minutes was, even I was surprised at it. Ongoing campaign against knife crime and youth violence. Just it's not racism. Apologies. See, this is why. Thank God I told you to read it. I would have looked like a real fool. I knew it was something crime related, but I didn't know what it was. Then I, even when you said that about the racism, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Didn't read it right. Knife crime. London has one of the highest knife crime percentages in the world, actually. So it actually makes sense that Arsenal, a London club, is doing it. A lot of knife crime in London in particular. Lots of knife crime. Real Madrid want Joe Bellingham. He is good. I don't see championship, bro. No one saw the championship when he went to Dortmund either. If you know, you know. He is good, and United are also interested in Joe Bellingham. And I think I don't want to say we're going to get him, dude. I've learned my lesson from the first Bellingham. Oh, by the way, there is additional news, Soman. You're going to love this. You want to see how bad our ownership is? I'm going to tell you this. But side note, Joe Bellingham is apparently someone we are also interested in. He's in Sunderland at the moment. He's doing pretty all right. Martinelli coming on for Reece Nelson. Wow, Arsenal are starting to put on the pressure. They're trying to get rid of Liverpool. No replay. Um, what was I going to say? What was the question? Oh yes. So fun fact: Jude Bellingham was with his father at Carrington before he signed with Dortmund, and was it? I'm going to say it was Murto or Arnold, the current people who are, well. Arnold has been sacked now, but Murto is still there. It was Murto, okay. So I don't know if you remember reading this, or I don't know if you knew this happened, but Sir Alex Ferguson was in Carrington. The plan was to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Sir Alex to meet him, to kind of talk to him, to not come to United. Sir Alex Ferguson was walking towards Jude Bellingham, and Murto or Arnold literally pulled Jude Bellingham like away from him to take him somewhere else. Can you imagine that, Suman? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Imagine what that would be equivalent to Real Madrid. Imagine, just imagine it's like, I don't know, whoever the hell your CFO is walks away from Florentino Perez after he's retired with a pull of Perez, or Zidane or Raul. Imagine someone doing that. You bring him to Carrington to meet Jude Bellingham. Okay, that was the plan, and then Murto and Arnold just take him away. Doesn't even meet Sir Alex in the end. That is what the ownership has given us, dude. The leadership below the ownership, that the ownership have hired. That is the people. That is the people running the thing, bro. So yeah, look, it's a thing when you have achieved so much in a club, in a sport, you lost the hunger for any more, for it anymore. It's a reality. Yeah, probably, probably. Havertz getting trolled on Twitter. Yeah, to be fair, he's actually not had a bad game, man. His finishing is still as horrible as it's always been, really, to be fair. Yes, even Tiger Woods was impressed by building. Yeah, I watched the whole podcast. I was like, why are they getting a golfer on the podcast, dude? Let's see what he has to say. Then they were talking about best footballers with a swing. So London should take inspiration from Texas. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Hi, Jude the Goat. Yeah. Out of context, my favorite movie is Russia, the Russia trilogy. Most fun I've had watching a movie. His career could have been jeopardized. No, but see, you make the joke, right? You make the joke. Arnab, quite honestly, I have to just be honest here. I'm very happy. I don't know if he might come back to England in the future, and he might come back to United. So I don't want to write it off completely. But I will say this: it was not. It, luckily for him, he made the right move. He made the right move. But my point is what? My point is, look who's running things on our back end. That was the reason I gave to Suman. So this is why I gave him the story, because I just remembered. I just We were talking about Jude, right, and Job. So I just when he said Job might be interested in we might be interested in Job Bellingham as well. So I just remembered that story. So I told him, in case you guys didn't know, maybe you all do know it already. But but yeah, I mean, like, this is who's in charge of the ship, dude. So Alex was there, just fucking hanging around with the intention of meeting Jude Bellingham when he comes to Carrington, and these people, they just took him away. This is what it is, man. Some of our players are busy with this PR things and followers. In case they have a follow with the manager, they will have enough number of fans to go after man. And also, Danish, here's the thing, na, what it is now. The difference between the old school footballers and now is very simple. They are going to use these followers, right? This fan base, this popularity for a future endeavor, which actually, if I am being completely honest, Danish, is a very good strategic move, because football is not going to last forever, dude. And some of these players are not good enough to have an super extended period in high level football. Some of these players are just not good enough. So what are they doing? They're doing the what we would call, regular people, you and me, call the smart move. They are trying to make themselves a brand. So in case they flop, things change. Now, for example, Jesse Lingard clothing line, just before the during the after the no, before the pandemic, clothing lineup. Rashford doing all this philanthropic work. um, Juan Mata also does philanthropy, I think, or he used to. I don't know what he does now. So we have all these people doing philanthropic work. Okay, all this philanthropic work to, like, build a CV to do something in the future. David Beckham did it. David Beckham worked with Ralph Lauren, Polo, Gucci. I mean, like, Cristiano Ronaldo did it. Cristiano Ronaldo had his own underwear company. Like, people do this, yeah, this is fine. But the thing is, it's like you have to figure out how to balance it. Cristiano Ronaldo could balance it. David Beckham could balance it. You have to figure out how to balance it. If you make the commitment to do things off the field, then you have to make the commitment to ensure your on the field performances don't drop. That is on you, because no one is telling you to do other stuff. You're paid to only do football. Now I'll give you a really interesting now I'll tell you now I'll tell you an interesting story. There is a guy, I don't know, some of you all might be much younger than me, so you all might not know who this is. But there is a guy named Robbie Fowler. And Robbie Fowler, what he did with his money, he played for Liverpool and other clubs. What he did with his money is he invested in real estate. So as he was playing, he kept investing it in real estate back when prices were significantly a lot less than it is now. And now he's become like a real estate mogul. Like, he's living off the properties he has earned through savings, that he's paid for through savings, I should say. So this is something that does not involve PR, because back then there was no PR. No one knew he was accruing so much property until much later on in his career. I think one of them had a music store back when they used to sell CDs and stuff, you know. So people used to do this stuff back in the day. They used to keep it a low profile. Some people have restaurants. So people, there were a way to make money off the field by keeping a low profile as well. Unfortunately, these players we have, they like being in the limelight. They enjoy the attention. Carlos surpassed Saft. Yeah, he has not. You watch anime? I used to only Naruto. Thank you. If I'm being honest, any youngster who wants to make a break in his career should avoid Man United. This solely based on recent time. Of course. I would agree. I would agree unless there is a new system in play that I'm not aware of. If we get rid of a bunch of players by 2025 and use more youth players, then maybe things change a little bit. But as of now, I would agree as well. I just saw David Moyes has a better record in start than ETH this year. Arnav, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is the worst start we have had since 1930. What are we talking about, David Moyes? This is the worst start we have had since 1930. Okay? In the 70s, we got relegated, dude. Even we had a better start then. This is our worst start in 93 years. Forget David Moyes, dude. David Moyes is 9 years ago. 93 years, dude. Clock that. 1930. First World Cup ever. Hey Nathan, do you know we are finally linked with the right back? That's Sevilla right back. Molina? Nahuel Molina, the World Cup winning one. Isn't he the guy who replaced Montiel? Montiel, World Cup winning right back for Nottingham Forest, by the way, guys. This is how competitive the Premier League is. They can acquire the services of World Cup winning penalty final Gonzalo Montiel to play right back for Nottingham Forest. Are you talking about Molina, someone? One question is David Moyes actually a zombie and he slapped a female jersey? Is Roy Hodgson actually an owl in disguise? No, dude. Roy Hodgson just doesn't care about time very much and he still wants to go, dude. He just wants to go. He's still winning games, dude. Mad. Scholes came out of retirement just for SAF. We will never see it again. Doesn't matter who the players. Yeah. Scholes literally 14 months after he retired came out mid-season because we had an injury crisis and he was in the academy setup. He was an academy coach. He literally signed up as a free agent and and I kid you not, you can't write this stuff. He scores on re-debut. Paul Scholes scores 14 months after being a professional footballer and now a youth academy coach. He scores on re-debut. Bro, people don't understand how good Scholes is. Only Iniesta and Xavi understand, bro. And Zidane. They understand how good Paul Scholes is. But can you imagine? Just hear what I'm saying, okay? 14 months after not being a full-time footballer, he scores on re-debut. You can't make this up, dude, in life. You can't. You can not be impressed, but you can't make it up. Yeah, Man City legend Robbie he did play for Man City, didn't he? Liverpool fans won't like that. Owls managing Eagles. Hey, you know what, dude? That wise owl is still surviving, dude. They keep sacking him and then they keep bringing him back to Crystal Palace. 3 days I was off in social media and hearing Timo to Spurs, Eric to Bayern. Congratulations, Swap. You got the deal. I guess I have to continue being off. Sounds like a good plan for you if it works, dude. Maybe till Jan, end of Jan. Nathan, do you watch yesterday's game of Real Madrid Carlos starting Castilla boys? No, I did not, dude. It was way too late. Unfortunately, I did say hello to Jayant in the chat though. For a little bit, I was there in the chat. Looks like this game is heading to a replay. I don't think Arsenal are going to win at Anfield. Nathan, Robbie Fowler was also East Bengal FC manager as well. If I'm not wrong, 2-3 years, you probably are. 93 years. That's right. That's right, Arnab. 93 years. Forget Moyes, dude. 93 years. Again, if you didn't hear me the first time, in the 70s we got relegated. And we still had a better start. There's nothing else to say. We would sign Jan Couto from Girona. He's having a great season. Girona just having a great season, isn't it? Sigankov. They had that old guy, even. No, I forgot his name. South American guy. Stuani, Christian Stuani. Who else there? They have some good players. Girona have some good players. We are breaking records every day. Most unwanted, and we aren't aware of that record till we break. Of course, 93 years, dude. No one would be aware of that record, Danish. Let's be honest. It's not a competition. Argentina was a mediocre team, to be fair. I mean, yeah, but not as mediocre as Nottingham Forest to survive relegation, right? It's still impressive, is what I'm trying to say. Molina plays for Atletico. It's a young right back from Sevilla. Oh no, young right back from Sevilla. Yes, that is right. Molina does play for Atletico. Right back for Sevilla. Scholes is gassed up, fam. Calm down. McTominay can surpass him this season. Good one. Ah man, I rate Zidane, Hulit, Scholes as my all-time. No, but I'm just saying, like a lot of people, a lot of people do the glamorous thing, right? Zidane, Iniesta, Xavi, and then when you hear those three guys say, "I would love to have played with Paul Scholes out of any player in the world," I'm like, real ballers know, dude. That's all. You don't need to say anything else. The real ballers know. The fans and all can say whatever they want, but the fans, like when those players say who they want to ball with, there's nothing to say, man. There's nothing to say. You can't say nothing. It is what it is then. KSI getting trolled for what? Why is KSI get? Oh, because of Arsenal. You can put the prime stick on everything, dude. Everything's not going to be a win, though. Dominic is like a toxic relationship. You're emotionally attached to him, but he's bad for absolutely. I am emotionally attached to him. I won't lie. But if you ask me, do I think he's fantastic? I would absolutely tell you you're crazy. You know what? He's one of those players we were talking. You, me, and someone were talking about Danish. He gets it, but he's not good enough. Unfortunately, a lot of these players think they're good enough and don't get it. Some players are good enough and they get it, but most of them are not good enough. That's it. He gets it, but he's not good enough, man. He's just not. Which is really sad because you can tell he really loves the club. You can really tell that he wants to be here. Unlike the other people who are just trying to get free money. Like McTominay is not under guys. There's a really funny thing. McTominay is not under a lot of money. He's not even after he probably signed two contracts already after his youth contract. He's not under a lot of money, man. He just likes being here, which I know shouldn't be a reason to keep a player, but oh, Liverpool almost scored there. Oh my God, they're trying their luck. Don't know why Ramsdale's smiling so much, but I'm very happy that he made a save. Raya is an absolute fraud, isn't he? Look at that. That was a good save by Ramsdale, man. Everyone gets trolled on Twitter. That is true. This is Liverpool without Salah and Arsenal are timid. That is true. Arsenal, I wouldn't say, would you say Arsenal are timid, dude? They got 6 shots on goal in the first 11 minutes. And Reece Nelson should have scored in 3 minutes. Timo will be very good for us, not from scoring perspective. Thank God, dude. I was just going to say, have you seen him play against in the Premier League? But a profile a manager needs an attack. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. It could go well, man. It could go well, to be fair. It really could go well. Dovbik Beast, yes. Artem Dovbik, Player of the Month. Artem Dovbik, yes. I'm keeping track of these things. Artem Dovbik. Jan Kuto is a City player. Is he? Interesting. That's why, okay. Wow. Of course he is. A future right back is currently in Seville. If you know, you know. Oh, don't make me feel sad, man. They might sell him even, Danish. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's not talk about it, Danish. Let's not talk. Is he right back or is he a left back, dude? No, wait, that's not Seville. I'm getting confused. Let's not talk about it. It'll just depress me. Jan Kuto's a Girona player, which by default makes him a City player, doesn't it, Gaurav? If you know, you know. Hello, Twalumba. Good evening. Oh no, what's happening here? Oh boy, Arsenal are feeling the pressure now, aren't they? What the hell is Odegaard doing? My God, Odegaard was nowhere near the ball in the end. Only guys who play FIFA too much rate hold it. To be fair, that's a very it's beneficial to them if they play too much FIFA and rate hold it. He's very good. There's no way he could break into Xavi, any Bussy or Cruz case Gas Modric midfield. He wasn't generational. I don't know, man. Ankit might disagree with you. Also, Scholes never slipped. That would hurt other people, wouldn't it? Goal. Unbelievable. Punished. Punished. Like we thought it was going to happen. I told you they're going to get punished for all those misses. It cost them. Unbelievable. Well, this is going to be a long FA Cup, isn't it? Man City won 5-0 and now Liverpool have gone through and Chelsea have gone through and Spurs have gone through. Hmm. But honestly, people don't give credit to Vieira, Rijkaard, Essie and Makelele, Busquets, Davids, Pirlo. I think Pirlo gets a lot of credit. I think Vieira is very revered for anyone who's watched Premier League football. I think Vieira gets a lot of credit. Rijkaard, no, I don't think so. Rijkaard, Essien's another person. A lot of people like Makelele. You know, some good. There are some good midfielders that go underrated, no doubt. True, true. Atom is developing into a nice striker. He is, isn't he? It's kind of cool to see, man. Kivi or own goal. Oh fuck, it's an own goal. Oh no. Of course it's an own goal. Of course it's an own goal. Of course. This is Arsenal after all. Kivior with an own goal. Brilliant. Don't know how good a player Uruguay was. Xavi and is the individually are overhyped. Fulham perfect mixture of power and skills. Fulham is a system play. All the names I mentioned are beyond system. Fair enough. Football gives respect to every good player, be it any position. Truth Holland is a player who can change the game by his own. None of them you mentioned have the kind of tackle would have killed Modric or Iniesta, Xavi face away. Nathan House, Lenny Euro. I don't know who that is, dude. Who's that? Who's Lenny Euro? I don't know who that is. Also, I can write essays like this about Danny Ceballos. Give me examples. He choked in every game. Oh, Danny Ceballos. What is he? What is he on the pecking order of Madrid midfielders? Ninth choice. Artem Zuba. Oh god. Artem Zuba. Oh my god. It's giving me Euro vibes. Zuba. Bro, that Moscow World Cup, no, the Russian team had a what a run, yeah. Denis Cheryshev, who used to, I believe, at the time play for Valencia. What? I mean, seriously, they actually had a good showing for a home team in a World Cup. This foul on Saka. Ooh, step on the toes. That's nasty. That by Darwin Nunes. Sabas will be benched by Ada Güler in coming days. I don't even know. I don't even know why you're captain, man. Like, how many central midfielders do you guys need, dude? Like, oh, it's hilarious. Russian team was banned for getting enhancement. That's the Olympic team, dude. I'm talking about the World Cup team. They weren't that great, dude. They were winning penalty shootouts against Spain. But seriously, Dennis Cheryshev had a good World Cup. Cheryshev, Akinfeev, Juba vibes, Romeo Fernandez, who's clearly not Russian. What was it? Was it Fernandez? It was Fernandez, right? The right back, Romeo Fernandez. I think he plays for Moscow. Oh, hilarious! Absolutely, the only one that doesn't have a Russian name. What a player Adal Guler is! Oh boy, now don't hype him up, dude. Don't make that mistake. Let him be fit for 6 months first. Bro, Guler is a real deal. So smooth. Oh, what a treat to watch. Listen, man, I don't trust anything from the Turkish league, dude. Yeah, especially when they're that young. Only thing I trust from Turkey would be the sweets and the food, dude. Benzema got a Ballon d'Or, so does that mean he got a better career than Suarez? Nuts, absolutely not. Wait, 1 minute. Suarez? I would say Benzema had a better career than Luis Suarez. Wouldn't? Oh no, Luis Suarez played for Barcelona afterwards, didn't he? Oh, okay. We can do this though, Arnab, because you said that. Much like Rooney, Benzema sacrificed his career and his position because of Cristiano Ronaldo. Some people will say that's controversial, but I think most people will know that's true. He sacrificed a lot of his career, for the betterment of the team and specifically to to help not help out, but to make Ronaldo shine more. It almost sounds, you know what it almost sounds like, Arnab. It almost sounds like another English striker, where a certain Portuguese man was very unkind to him because all he was asked to do was his job as a pundit at the time, and he just didn't like it what he had to say. So he had to make personal remarks against him. But in reality, he was one of the players that elevated Ronaldo's game, to sacrifice his own. It's almost like some other guy we know. We are talking about Arnab. You might know him. He's also a striker, not a lot of hair on his head like Benzema. You know, maybe you know who I'm talking about, dude. You know. It was just simply Nathan. You love it to boy. He was passing like Cruz. He's very mature gameplay. He hit the post twice there. All right. We'll have a look. I will join Giant for one of these watch-alongs soon. It's been a while. Courier played versus Arandina and CDR. Last time Hazard had a masterclass. Alcoyard with CDR. I mean, listen, man. Like I said, I would give him some time. I wouldn't get too hyped. Only because see, you can't get a Chouameni, a Kamavinga, a Bellingham. You can't, man. Eventually, someone's going to fail, dude. Eventually, some youth player is going to fail. Like all of them can't succeed, dude. Everybody knows my money is on Kamavinga. I've said it from day one, so I can't change now. But yeah, that context, Hullet would have won more than two. He was behind Van Basten, anyways. The only sacrifice was Ronaldo's assist tally. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Benzema for a certain period of time was an absolute burden. People can say this that this guy. There were times when he wanted Kane or Lever rather than. You know what? There were times when Benzema wasn't consistent. That is true. That is true. Oh wow, they've taken out Kivior and Havertz for Trossard and Emil Smith Rowe. Wow, they're fight looking for a draw at 87 minutes. Yeah, too little, too late, Arteta. You're not Pep, buddy. You're not Pep. Don't try these fancy things with 3 minutes left, man. Too late. You're not Pep. Anyway, Starboy so far, Daguler. Um, yeah, he was a burden, dude. And Higuain, I'm sure, was a burden too. But I mean, let's just look at the season he had a little bit after his prime when Ronaldo left, dude. Benzema did pretty solid, right, during that period of time, I would say. Hullet even played as DM and fullbacks for the team. Yes, Hullet actually played in multiple positions. That is true. Like a lot of different positions. Agree, but I think Hoselu will fail. I don't think Hoselu is going to fail either, dude. Like, I'm telling you, he's going to see at the end of the day, right? We all know Hoselu is what it is, and what he is a makeshift or a better quality striker down the road. That's what it is, dude. And for that, I think Hoselu is a bloody steal. I wouldn't even say he's a good buy. I would say he's a steal. And how many clutch goals has he come up with so far? When out of the blue, out of nowhere, like unexpectedly. I think for a makeshift strike, I think Hoselu will be fantastic. Fantastic option. I think it was a very great buy by Carlo Ancelotti. A lot of people thought it was underwhelming, but I thought it was for what it was, I thought it was a brilliant buy. Odegaard fouled by Gravenberch, who just came on the pitch himself. Free kick, and Arsenal do anything with it? It's already 90 minutes. Holding on to Benzema stocks given results, but that doesn't mean he'll be profitable all along. I want to make a controversial statement. I mean, you can, dude. You can make a controversial statement. I'm not holding on to Benzema stocks, dude. I'm just saying it's like you really never know how much of a player has sacrificed for the betterment of the team. We can all say he's not good enough, he was a problem during those seasons, this, that, and the other, but if you were to like acknowledge it from a just from a regular perspective, he definitely had to make way for. Oh my god, I thought Nunez almost scored an open own goal. My god, that would have been a legendary own goal if he did that. Oh my god, that would have been the best own goal I've seen in a long time if Nunez scored that one. So I think people always make shift for new players, man. That's how it always has been. Some people are very very good team players. That's the best thing nowadays. To find a good team player only is a burden of its own. Oh, what a pass! Cutting through everyone, still with the ball, squares it. Oh, Luis Diaz almost had a great goal there. Bro, the guy impressed me most was the right back. Vinicius, Tobias, and Carello outlast Nacho's game. Vinicius Tobias is a full. Yeah, right back. The only reason Benzema thrived was because he was a Perez signing. In 2011 2012, we had both Higuain and Benz, both same profile. Even if we kept Higuain, he could have. Oh, that is the controversial statement, dude. I don't like Higuain. I don't know why. I just didn't, but I really did not for some reason. Um, I see why it's controversial. I don't think he had the abilities of prime Benz. He could. I suppose you could say anyone could have done this or could have done that, dude. Hypothetically speaking, I I don't know, man. I don't see that kind of quality that Benzema had. I don't know. Could be wrong from what I remember about Higuain, which is not much to be quite honest. Um, Arsenal applying pressure. 2 minutes left. Back post cross. Header out for a clearance by some kid named Bradley, some youth player probably. Nunez missed opponents. Man, that would have been a great own goal, dude. Seriously, my God, that would have been a legendary own goal. Absolute legendary own goal if Darwin Nunez did that. You don't like Higuain because of his Argentina career. He had a decent career in Real Madrid in that time. No, 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 no. Not because of his Argentine career. No, no. I just didn't fancy him, dude. I don't know why. I always was a Benzema guy, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I was always a Benzema guy, and in fact, there was so much excitement when he was at Lyon because I said this so many times. I think I said it to you guys even, right? Him and Hatem Ben Arfa were absolutely cooking, dude, and I mean absolutely cooking in the French league. And there was this moment in time where both of them could have gone to Real Madrid, or they were both going to sign for a club. I don't know which one, like together, because they were cooking, man, cooking in the French league together. Back when Lyon used to be an absolute giant, just before the ownership changed in PSG, because Lyon used to dominate the French league, like really dominate. They had people. I get like half of the team that lost that final to Italy played in Lyon. Actually, a lot of players played in Lyon at the time. Ribéry, Tolalon, Govou, Coupe, uh, Kylstrom. There was a lot of French players in the Lyon team back in the day. But yeah, Players can be shit, but sometimes if you keep trusting them, they just fire up at a point. Not every time, but sometimes, yeah, of course, man. Sometimes, I mean, look, McTominay went back to back with goals, dude. He scored 3 goals in 2 games. Dude, McTominay, McTominay has 15 goals and assists this season. Oh, Liverpool just battered them. It's game over. Game over. Oh, at 94th minute too. The game's over. Not game over. The game is over. Sorry. One name for you, Memphis Depay. Oh, he. He what? That is one thing I slightly regret, man. We should have given him more time. We should have definitely given him more time in Manchester United. Bro, there's like this Punjabi Liverpool fan throwing up an L, dude. Love it. Look at this Punjabi kid, dude. Lovely. He is a Liverpool fan, but it's still a cool sight to see. Like throwing up an L, dude, in the Emirates. That's brilliant to the fans. So, that was a nice finish, man. I mean, I don't think Ramsdale could have saved that. Oh, what was that defending? Was that Martinelli? The ball went right through Martinelli. Oh, it went behind him. Never mind. Ramsdale couldn't do anything about that. It hit the top. It hit the top. Yeah. Hit the top part of the net. So when would imagine the line of RBP, Rooney, Benzema. Ooh, you know what? That would have been a fun one. Benzema was a Barcelona target too. Benzema was a United target. You know, it's not the first good signing we have missed in the last 10 years, dude. Klopp, I didn't see him shake hands with Arteta. I don't know what happened there, but doesn't matter. The game was done anyway. Bro, just stop dragging McTominay into every corner, bro. He's horrendous. No, I'm saying even he can have a good couple of games, dude. That doesn't mean he's going to be a good player. He is horrendous. Liverpool Jalandhar FC. Gulabi crest. Oh, God. Look at this. I mean, you know what? Liverpool got punished for not taking their chances, dude. Fried rice looks like some pulao, dude, right now. Declan Rice. Jurgen Klopp firing up everyone. John Barnes, the Liverpool legend. Klopp goes, embraces Odegaard. That's mad. Own goal and Luis Diaz. Are you done with AEW's World End? Yes, I am. I am. I watched it. I watched it the same day, Mohammed. I just didn't watch it at the time when you discussed it with me. Garnacho's a saucy boy. I like him. Yeah, well, he's going to have a lot more sauce if we are going to get anything out of this season, dude. I'll tell you that much. He's gonna have to be a lot more than just saucy if we are to get anything out of this. But yeah, he is a saucy boy. That is true. But Mr. Arteta doesn't give rest to players. Oh, I'm sure they're gonna come up with some excuse, man. It is. It's just gonna happen. Thoughts on Wardlow in Kingdom now? I think it's actually very good. They need to do something with him. That the squash matches he was having was quite kind of boring, to be absolutely honest with you. They have to give him, if he's not going to be much of a talker, he's going to have to be put in some kind of faction, dude. You can't just have squash matches with indie talents for months and months at a time. Wenger approached every fucking prodigy. Old man wanted to be like Perez, like kidnapper so badly. Trossard at number 9 would be fun. Yeah, well, I don't know, dude. Our number 9s are never going to get fed anything, so it's really pointless. Unpopular opinion: which player United and Barcelona almost signed combined players? Arsene Wenger almost signed. No, I don't know, man. I don't know this one. Havertz can play at number 1. Oh, so Arsenal are going to go cupless. I mean, no, they could win the Champions League. win the Champions League. Joshan screaming, "Let's go!" Bro, you got. I'll tell you what, Joshan. Based on the first 11 minutes of the game, Liverpool are quite lucky because the chances Arsenal had. I thought this was going to be a problem today. Scoreline update. Oh, a Kivio OG at 80 minutes, even though I'm going to remove this instantly. And a Diaz goal at 94 minutes. There we go. Remember the timings and everything. As some Arsenal were talking about you, Arsenal were talking about UCL. Yeah, man. Sir Odegaard better than. Oh God, you know what? You know what's the problem though now? The problem becomes still damn. No, it's not. It's 2-0. Oh God. Put on the wrong side. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. I will explain this scoreboard to my grandkids. Arsenal lost. That's it. That's the explanation. Uh, all right, guys. I'm going to be off because in about 26 hours I have a game to watch again, and I don't know how I'm going to do it because it'll be at 2 in the night. But I'll be there. If you're free, do come join me. Half time, no, full time. It's done. It's done, Twalumba. Game's over. Game's over. Own goal at 80 minutes by Kevio, and in the 94th minute with 4 minutes extra time, 94th minute, Luis Diaz puts one in the top. Two thirds pretty much sums up Arsenal. See, Arsenal going trophyless. Well, they could win the Champions League. Two thirds. What the fuck is a grandkid? I have a English 8. English. You need to get a man who is. Wow, yes. Columba, you should have seen the first 11 minutes because if you saw the first 11 minutes of the game, you never would have guessed that this is how the game was going to end. Okay, Neha, until the next one. Yes, Tolumba, I'll see you for tomorrow's game, man, unless you're not going to be awake for it, which I won't blame you. 1:45 a.m. India Standard Time, Tuesday morning. Wigan Athletic at the DW Stadium. It's been a while since we've been to Wigan at home, or away, I should say. It's been a while since we played at the DW Stadium. Let's see what happens. Until then, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for the support as always, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Good night.